Hello everyone, today I will be ranking every single Deltarune character that is of importance. Now, uh, so here's the ranking. I'm gonna rank them on how much I like them. And so here is the tiers. We have the Lancer tier, which is Lancer, because he's my favorite character. S tier, which is still very good characters. I just don't like them as much as I like Lancer. Then we have A tier, still pretty solid. B tier, which is they're okay. C tier, D, okay, they're kind of getting kind of bad now. F, and those are for the frauds. And Sweet Cabin Cakes, because Sweet Cabin Cakes, I hate those. I hate them. Anyway, so we're starting off the list with Chris. Now, I know that Chris might be doing all this sort of stuff and connect to the Roaring, and maybe is working with the Knight and all that, but I like them. Okay? I like their shenanigans, even though they did sort of hurt us like a lot in like chapter 4 specifically, but I'm giving them S. Now Susie is also getting an S, so that is very self-explanatory. Actually, no, he's getting an A because he did kind of ruin things with the festival and Pink. But anyway, Rouse again another S, because well, Rouse is just, the GOAT, because healing, got some good healing. And we have Noelle, who is also getting an A. I mean, it's kind of a disappointment that we didn't get to see her more in chapter 5. We could have gotten her playable in Dark World, but I know for a fact we're going to get her playable in Dark World for chapter 6, so I guess we gotta wait a year for that. And speaking of people that might be playable in chapter 6, we have Birdly, who's also getting an S. Because these guys are just goats, okay? These are goats. Because Birdly's, the goat. The goat. I mean, he did build that mech for us in chapter 2, so that was pretty cool. He's also like the strongest lightner. Because, he was able to tank, because, he still managed to survive a snow grave, even though he's kind of frozen. And a Toriel, I don't really like Toriel too much, so she's getting a B. She does have her moments, but she's just not as good. Asriel's also getting, Asgore, I'm stuck to, why did I say Asriel? Anyway, Asgore is getting a B because actually, no, he's getting an A. He's getting an A. Because, well, he didn't deserve to be divorced, I think. He did get fired and looking for evidence for the Dark World. But, he's a good guy. At the end of the day, he just kind of got caught up in his work. Anyway, Undyne is getting an A as well, because she had some funny moments. Alpha's B, because, well, she just doesn't really do too much. Sans is getting a C, because, he doesn't really do too much, but that can teleport, but he is a bit annoying, and also with the tutorial. Alvin, I think his name is, or whatever. I have to give him an S, because he got the banging sermon. Bree's also getting an S. Carol's getting an F, actually. You're fraud. I mean, you could have been the Knight, but I don't think you are the Knight. Because you were most likely in that hospital with Rudy, which means you aren't the knight. You had that whole hype around you being the knight. And you're not the knight, so that's why you're getting a fraud. Because with that phone call and stuff, that's him getting a B. Not really too interesting of a character. Lancer, however. Lancer, you're going in the Lancer tier. King. Where do I put King? I'm putting King in fraud tier. Because King is kind of a fraud. I mean, he didn't really do too much in the story. I mean, he was probably trying to say, ooh, you're gonna die, ooh, scary, very scary. Die and stuff. Because he's the king, you know? But he's not really too interesting, you know? Why do I keep saying you know? Like, he was the first guy, but like, how did this guy take over an entire kingdom if he would be able to be overthrown? I mean, sure, he did have to be weakened, but else they healed him and everything. Our rules card is getting an S because he's funny. Jovel, you're going in fraud as well because you showed up once, nearly killed them, and disappeared and did nothing except for becoming a gambling addict. Except for becoming a gambling addict in chapter 3 for the Tenna boss fight and done nothing else. Queens is getting an S. Swatch B. Spampton S for Spampton. Tenna is also getting an S. Self-explanatory, you know, funny, cool, funny and cool. Ram is also getting S because I shed a tear for him. E-Ram is getting F because, well, I mean, we haven't really seen E-Ram. I mean, E-Ram's digital. Like, why was E-Ram the one keeping track of the Shadow Mantle? Like, what does he even do besides just keep track of the Shadow Mantle? I guess Gaster really did just skimp over the details of what E-Ram's going to do, but hey, at least he has more to do than Friend other than turning red and showing up twice. 3 times actually. Gerson is getting an S, self-explanatory. Jackenstein is also, actually no, he's getting an A because he was kind of annoying during that one scene when we fought him. Like, genuinely, I got stuck at that part, but I managed to get past it. And then the Titan. Anyway, Flowery's getting an F for fraud because he died to the knight. Aqua, you're actually getting the top of S because Aqua is essentially just Lancer but female and has knives. If you really think about it. Like, if these two met, it would just become Armageddon. And that's cool. And that's why Aqua was my second favorite character. Now Seth is getting an S for Seth. Green is getting second place. Of course. I mean, third place for my third favorite character. Actually, I should probably arrange these better, but I will. Orange, A, yellow, S, blue, A, pink, A, Roaring Knight is getting a D. The reason why they're not at F is because they actually did do something. They killed Flowery, and that just makes Flowery a fraud. So, and that wasn't in cutscene magic, so you couldn't really. So, By definition, the Roaring Eye is not a fraud, but I still hate them. I mean, they did kill Flowery, but that one section, with that one climbing section with the Roaring Knight in Chapter 4, I wanted to throw my Switch 2 out the window from how frustrating that boss fight, from how frustrating that section. That gave me more struggle than the Titan fight. Anyway, Azrael's getting a C for simp. Yes, totally C for simp. Actually, now he's getting a B. I mean, we don't really know much. Now, Death is most likely the knight, which is why they're getting a D for Death. Which is D for... And Gaster is getting an S because pirate. Anyway, let me rearrange these guys by how much I hate them. Alright then, so... Now, this is what my official tier list is for these guys, because you see I have 2 other tabs open. Yeah, that's right, I'm ranking every enemy as well. And then Dummy is getting B. Rudin did have some funny moments, so he's getting an A. Hathy, B. This thing, C, because of that Grace challenge I hated when I first played. Pawn, B. Rabbit, B. Bloxer, A, because of that one guy. Clover, A. Yeah, this guy's going in S because of Sandwich. Head Hathy is going in B. Jigsaw Joe's going in D because he tried to pay $60 for tutorials that do nothing. You wanna know why? I don't like that because this is the chapter where money was extremely scarce. Yes, I never really liked Jigsaw Joe. Anyways, we have Werewire, the B, Cat, B, this thing, B, Pop-Up, Pop-Up is, Pop-Up, B. And there are not really too many memorable characters, to be fair, that we fight. Ambulance, I mean, they did have that funny dialogue for using Ultimate Heal, so I guess A. Mouse, B. Swatchling, A. Test U Manager, S tier, no questions there. Mouse, Wheel, C. Because I did kind of die. Like once, twice. So Werewire is going in B. Actually, no, A. Shadow Man is going in A as well. Okay, Water Cooler S tier, because if it don't, it'll probably come for me. Pippins is going in A as well. Shutta, B. Zapper, A. Rabbit, B. Alino and Lanino, A. This is a chapter 4 variant. See, nah, I'm just kidding. I like them, even though I never really did finish their fight in chapter 4. This thing B, this thing B, this thing C. Actually, no, B. This thing, actually, this one's getting an A because I get free things from it. And this is again Water Coolers, it's going up there. You're getting S. Wingblade B. Organ Man B. That's a what do you call that again? I forgot. Wickabell, B. Titan Spawn, B. Floridin's going in S. Funny dialogue. Also, he gets high. Scissor, B. This thing. It mimics. I think it. No, wait, it was a different way. Yeah, it mimics Aqua, so it's getting an S. This thing I only remember from Seth, and Seth is cool, so it's getting an S. This is also getting an S because it's cool. This one's getting a B. This guy is also I also remember from Seth, so it's also getting an S. And this guy looks really cool, so you're getting an A. Alright, now let me just rearrange them by how much I like them. Alright then, so I've now arranged them by how much I like them. And now we're moving on to one last thing. The bosses. Now again, I'm not going to be ranking them by how much I enjoyed. I'm not going to be ranking them by how much I liked the battle, because some of them I haven't played, like Snowgrave and the secret bosses. But I am perfectly fine with that. So let me continue. So Lancer is going in Lancer tier. K-Round is going in S tier. S tier. Clover is going in A tier. Lancer and Suzy are going in S tier. K-Round's second fight is also going in S tier. Javel is going in F for Fraud. King is going for F for Fraud. Sweet Cabin Cakes is going in Sweet Cabin Cakes tier. Brutally 1 is going in S. Brutally on the Roller Coaster is going to go in an S, along with Brutally second fight. Anyway, it's going up here. And then there's Spamton, who's going in S tier. Taskew Manager is going in S tier. Rolls Card, who's going in S tier. Spamton Neo. Now Spamton Neo is also going in S tier. Queen is going in a S tier. Giga Queen is going in A tier, mainly because I did lose her a few times. Birdly is going in Snowgrave. Birdly is going in D because I don't really like Snowgrave. Same with Spamton Neo Snowgrave. Lena and El Nino. La Nino and El Nino is going in S tier. Same with Water Cooler. Shutta is going in B. Rolls, La Nino, and El Nino is going in S. Your E-Ram's going in F for Fraud. Tenna is going in S. Roaring Knight is going in D. Jackenstein is going in A. Yeah, A. Miss Mizzle is going in S. Gersten is going in S. This guy's going in F for Fraud because, he's a fraud. This isn't Gersten, he's a fraud. Titan going in C. I mean, I did lose a few times to it, but it wasn't too hard. It was fine after a while. Mike's going in S. Trashy Trio is also going in S. Aqua's going in S. Aqua and Seth, S. Green and Orange is going in A because they really didn't do too much. blue and yellow S, pink S, and flowery's going an F for fraud. Now let me just rearrange them by how much I like them. Alright, now here is my... Now I'm going to show you all three of the tier lists, so that means you can really see how much... You can really see all the characters ranked side by side. Now, I will be making a collab video with @Noinator soon. It's coming out Saturday. But other than that, that's all I really have for you today. So I guess I will see you in